One of the good things about being a small YouTuber is covering a league that's also small, covering a league that's also young, but at the same time continues to evolve. So I get to evolve as the league evolves. As the league grows, I grow. As the league changes, I changes. I change. And one of the things that I'm getting used to now, one of the things that I'm starting to accept a little bit reluctantly is the MLS to Big 5 Euro pipeline. I personally still believe that it's still bad for the league that you're constantly losing your stars. But for this transfer, for this particular process, Gaga Slolina going to Chelsea, Chicago got it right. You see, because Slolina is not leaving in the middle of the season. This is not a New York City situation where their top coach and their top player leaves the team in the middle of the season. This is not like a New England situation where you got key players leaving in the preseason, the middle of the season, and the end of the season. New England, they're bona fide full-time sellers. And maybe they're going to continue to be sellers until they get their own soccer stadium, which is probably going to be after the 2026 World Cup. We just don't know yet. But maybe Robert Kraft has some kind of clout that he can speed up the process. Anyways, this is not about New England. Chicago got it right on that one point, that Slolina is not leaving in the middle of the season. He's leaving at the end of the season. At first, I was kind of skeptical about the Big 5 Euros recruiting Slolina at such a young age, because a lot of guys who grow up watching soccer, a lot of them are in America, a lot of them are Big 5 Euro fans. So at the age of 18, 19, your favorite team already recruiting you, that could cause a player to lose focus and not perform and develop to his full potential because of immaturity. But Slolina is proving me wrong, and he's also proven any other critics, naysayers, wrong. The past couple of games, Slolina has been playing lights out. And his play has been so good, it's revealed to me now that he has not been the issue during the team's losing streak that was going on in between June and July, early July. So the main issue has been the players, his sidekicks. So Slolina is showing us that he is the man, that he is that guy. And also when I watch Chicago Fire games, he's also the leader of that defense. He is constantly communicating with his teammates. And this is a guy who's only, 18, 19 years old. So he is showing all of us that it doesn't matter about age. It's more so about maturity. And since the end of June, between the end of June all the way to now, Slolina has matured fast. Now, Chicago, the thing is what to do next. See, Chicago, you don't have time to dwell on what to do, or you don't have time to dwell on losing your key player. Because of this soccer ecosystem where you're constantly losing players, you now have to search for the next Gaga Slolina. If I'm you, Joe Masueto, I am scouting every USL Championship League team in the Northeast and the Midwest region, and also every USL League One team. Who are the top goalkeepers in Detroit, Loudoun, Pittsburgh, Queensboro, Union, Omaha, Madison? Who got the top goalkeepers in that region? And then if I don't find the top goalkeepers in that region, then I'm looking at the West Coast, Sacramento, San Diego, Phoenix, the Southeast, Birmingham. Where are the top goalkeepers in the USL? Because because we need to see more of a soccer ecosystem in America, where if the MLS loses players to Europe, then the MLS will immediately start picking up guys from USL Championship League or USL League One. Because to be honest, a lot of teams in the USL Championship League, they look up to the MLS. They want to do business with the MLS. They want to have a working relationship with the MLS. I don't know about USL as a whole, but definitely the individual franchises, they desire to have a working relationship with MLS franchises. Another point, Joe Mansueto. Another reason why you can't dwell on losing your star goalkeeper is because you are getting ready to be the football face of Chicago. The Bears have publicly made it clear that they are going to Arlington Heights sometime between the year 2026 and 2032 or 2035. Somewhere between now and the mid-2030s, they're out. So you have to you have to make yourself more noticeable in the city. People got to familiarize themselves with you. And you cannot familiarize yourself with Chicago sports fans if you don't have any stars and if you're not playing well. This is why I'm constantly hard on you, Chicago, to play better. Because you're in a high populated city and you playing well will be good for the MLS. So Joe Mansueto, from now to January of 2023, I'm scouting every USL championship team, every USL League One team to find my next Gaga Slolina.